Hey everybody, it's Yasmin here. How you doing? Hope you're really well. Sorry I'm a few minutes late if you were waiting. I don't know if anybody actually waits or not, but if you were, sorry about that. So it is the 16th of June. We are one day past the middle of June. And I don't know about you, but I am starting to get into a summery state of mind. How about you? Are you feeling like, if you're in the northern hemisphere, are you feeling like summer is coming in, to quote that old song? So I am going to tell you what I'm going to talk about today, and then I'm going to tell you something else, which is kind of funny. So what I'm going to talk about today is asking the question, are you ever doomed by your chart? Are you ever doomed by your chart? Are there things that can be in your chart which are so bad that you will never surmount them, and your life will always be difficult? Okay, so I'm just going to plug in my phone because I'm on low battery. Hopefully that's charging. Hang on, let me just see if I can tell if it's charging. Okay, cool. But before we get into that, I want to tell you about a funny thing that happened last night. So you know how we keep getting the same cards all the time? Basically the new and the full moon in Leo cards. And anyway, so we are in, this is my office here. We have an office in our house. We have, for those of you who live in England and know about English terraces, or just know about English terraces, we have overtaken what would normally be the master bedroom. We've made that our office for me, my husband and my son. Anyway, so I was over at the other end of the office today, and last night, and I saw a card on the floor, a Moonology card. And I thought, oh gosh, I wonder what that is. I wonder if it's fallen out of my proper deck, because there's my deck there. And I thought, okay, I'll have a look. So I went over and I picked it up. And guess which card it was? So it definitely didn't fall out of my deck, because we know this card's in my deck. Don't let pride get in your way. I have been racking my brains about what this card means. I really have. Don't let pride get in your way. So many people have made suggestions, but to be honest, nothing has resonated yet. The only thing, I'm not really a super prideful, proud person. I don't think. Maybe my husband would say different, but I don't think I am. And yeah, of course it was that card. It's just ridiculous. I didn't even know where it came from. I do have a deck which I call my spares deck. So every now and then people have written to me and said, oh, I've lost my New Moon in Gemini card or whatever. So eventually I opened a deck and I was like, okay, here's your missing card. Please don't all write me about your missing cards because, yeah, I know, don't let pride get in your way. So have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? No. I don't feel like I have. I don't even feel that proud. So I don't know. This card may come to you because you need to end a deadlock. I don't feel like I'm in a deadlock. If you've not been doing as you would be done by, now that is a possibility. Maybe I'm not doing as I would be done by, so I can focus on that. But I feel like I'm doing as I would be done by, although I'm just human and I obviously make mistakes. I mean, I'm assuming this is about me as much as it is about you. Find time to balance the needs, your own needs and the needs of the people around you. I mean, maybe it's about me and my beloved husband who you know, who looks after us so well, maybe we're not taking care of his needs. And he doesn't say what his needs are. Like, I'm always like, darling, you've got to tell me, what do you need? You know, self-esteem, vanity is not, well, I'm definitely not vain. If anything, I'm the opposite. Everyone is equally important. I 100% believe that. A friendship may be ending now. Well, I don't feel like there's any friendships ending right now. The only thing I can get from this is creative urges should be followed, work some magic. Creative urges should be followed, work some magic. And now, as I say that, it reminds me, I mean, I feel like I'm taking the easy way out by saying that, like, because I'm saying, no, I'm not being proud. But I'm really, like, not a proud person particularly. I don't feel like I am anyway. I'm if anything, I'm, you know, I lack confidence sometimes, and, you know, I come across as quite confident, but, you know. So creative urges must be followed. Now that's kind of interesting because, let me see if I've got them right there. No, but there is a deck of cards, Doreen Virtues cards, which is all about the Ascended Masters. Have you got her deck? That old deck? I don't even know if they make it anymore because obviously Doreen basically disavowed all her old decks, which was her option. But that was a great deck. I love that deck. I'm 99% sure that was, yeah, the Ascended Masters deck. And there was a card in there which I used to get all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. In fact, I even mentioned it on some Facebook Lives because I remember saying about how it was telling me to be, oh, I know what it is. Ah, I know what it is. Oh my God, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's come to me. I know what this card is for me. Do you know what this card is for you? Because there's a reason why we all keep getting it, and I know what it is. Because I remember getting this card all the time. And the card in the Ascended Masters deck was something like, it was Paul the Venetian. Let me just quickly look it up, see if I can find out what it says. But it's something like creative urges must be followed. Wait a second. Okay, so I've just had an epiphany live on Facebook. Paul the Venetian Ascended Master Oracle card. And it said, artistic expression. And that's what this card is about. Creative urges, artistic expression. Very, very Leo. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, there it is. Artistic expression, Paul the Venetian. If you've got the Ascended Masters cards, you will know that deck. And you know what? I'm writing a film, and it's a film that is all about cosmic matters. I've finally understood this card. I think that's what it is, and I've been slacking off lately. I'm writing it with a girlfriend called Anne-Marie. Okay, I've just had an epiphany on Facebook Live. There you go. I'm writing with a girlfriend called Anne-Marie, beautiful friend, who, by the way, has a PhD in film. And so we're writing it together, and we were doing it every week. And then she started doing another course, and then we both ended up having loads on, and it's kind of fallen away a bit. And we saw each other on the weekend, and we said, let's get started with that again. In fact, I think we're doing it this afternoon. At 4 o'clock, I believe. So there we go. I know what it is. It's that film. It has to be written. And actually, my friend Laura Day, who's very psychic, was saying, yes, you must write this film. It's going to be really good. And the idea is it's going to teach people about lots of cosmic stuff as well as being a merry romp. Oh, thank God. I think I finally understood that card. It's like when I kept getting the Paul the Venetian card. I got it and I was, you know, it says creative expression, do some creative writing. And that's what this card says. It's creative, follow your creative urges. So it's me not allowing time for that. And I know that's what it is. I know that's what it is. I believe I've sussed it. Now, if I'm correct, then it should be that the card stops coming up. And, you know, the reason why probably we've been getting the new moon and the full moon in Leo is because Leo is a very creative sign. You know, it's the sun. And, you know, the sun is the giver of life. And there's nothing more creative than life. And Kathy Treader says creativity is what we're all about. Okay, let me see. Have I got one of those cards again? Oh. Okay, well, this is a bit weird. But I didn't get that card. I got the nothing card. So I don't know what that means. All right, let's do another card now. Let's do... Oh, actually, that is a good card, actually, because I've been thinking about something I was worried about. Nothing will come of the situation. All right, well, anyway, there you go. So if you think I have all the answers, as you can see, I don't. So, yes, what's your question? If you're worried about something, don't worry about it. Nothing will come of the situation. So I think I have to go and lie down. Void of course moon. Nothing will come of the situation. So if you're worried about something, which I have been a bit worried about, a particular thing, which I shouldn't be worried about, well, definitely I should be worried about it because nothing will come of the situation. And that is definitely the question I would have asked had I stopped to ask a question, because it's been the question I've been asking every day since I started being a ridiculous worrier about nothing. So as I was going to say, if you think I've got all the answers, think again. I am just the same as anybody else. I just happen to... I don't know, have the chutzpah to get on here every day. Honestly, would I if Facebook hadn't invented filters? Probably not, because honestly, all you need with a Facebook filter is a bit of lipstick and Bob's your uncle. If you are running a business, do a Facebook Live. So in fact, I've ended up talking today all about this card. So I will talk about, are we doomed by our astrology chart tomorrow? And if you're worried about anything, stop worrying, because nothing will come of the situation. Okay, so I'm going to have to go and have a lie down now because it's all too much. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.